Hi everyone, Ash Kelso from Hivelight here, and I just want to showcase this really useful integration between Hivelight and RealAML. And this is aimed at making it easy for your potential clients to engage with you as a firm, easy for your team to process intake, and easy for your firm to comply with its AML obligations, making it a smooth process end-to-end for all concerned and flexible to handle the needs of everyone involved. So how we start with. Of course, RealAML is an AML compliance platform, getting your checks done. Hivelight legal project management platform provides that coordination layer in your firm and is often a great way to process intake to make sure that all the steps are followed and you keep track of things being followed up in time and the way that you want. So what we do, we start with, in RealAML, it's not just checks these days, but also their new intake form. In fact, you can do all sorts of forms of this, not just intake, so you can grab information from people throughout, copy that link. So you can use this in ways, you can email this to people, you could text it to people, Facebook message it to them so they can fill it out while they're on their phone, on the couch, injured at home, whatever is needed, and embed it in your site. But one way or another, you get that form to them and it will load up. And then all I have to do is jump in and fill it out. So we'll just put a few details in here and then we hit submit. All right. So when your potential client, your new inquiry hits that submit button, it's going to set off a bunch of automations in the background. What it's going to do is it is going to pass that information through to Hivelight. Hivelight's going to create a matter. It will add the team. It'll apply an intake workflow, and that workflow also contains the links for the RealAML checks. And once that's all done, we'll actually get an email notification in our inbox to tell us that that has all been done. And it'll contain a link as well that we can click on and go through and view that matter. So it's whether you're in Hivelight, you'll see it come through, you'll see it generate, and the tasks will appear and the matter will light up for you. And if you're in your inbox as well, you'll become aware that the new inquiry has a... And there we go, it's just come through. We'll click on the link. We can tell you the name and the region. This can all be customized to however you like to do it. We click on that link, open it up, and here is the new inquiry ready to process. So first things first, of course, maybe things aren't always filled in perfectly, or you haven't got all the information that you want from the prospect when they contact your firm. So let's go and sort that intake form out. We'll put that in progress to let people know that we're working on it. And then we jump to the matter notes. And what we've done here as well is that the details from the form now come through into Hivelight as a note. You get the client on the phone and you go and edit that note, and we can add in some more details. And Hivelight feature, we can even tag other team members to say, hey, what do you think of this one? And then they will get notification in the app and notification in their emails as well to take them, that they click on that link and it takes them straight through to this note as well, so they can see what they think of this new potential matter and process that through. And then let's say that all is going well and we've completed conflict checks and all that sort of stuff, and we're thinking, yeah, this is probably going to be a goer. So what we'll do is we'll add that into our PMS. So we've got integrations with Clio, ActionStep, Smokeball, and others. Unity is another recent one, so we just sync that into ActionStep. And just got to select a matter type and then sync that through. And it's going to take just a moment. What it's going to do is it's going to generate the matter in our ActionStep and also link the matters between Hivelight and ActionStep. So it's really quick and simple for you to switch back and forth between them. Hivelight tends to be where you see where everything's up to and what needs to be done, and then you can switch into your other tools like RealAML and Smarter Drafter and ActionStep and Clio and the like to go and action what needs to be done. And what I'll also do is we have a two-way sync with ActionStep, and this will also work through into RealAML. I'll just add in a contact for the client. There we are, John Smith. We've got a few John Smiths in here. I must have been thinking really originally. Here we are. I'll add them in, add the client role, add that to the matter. And then that will two-way sync into ActionStep as well. So I'll just come up here, view on ActionStep, and we will see that matter and it will sync through in a moment as well. So let's that. And there we go. That contact has come through now into ActionStep. So we didn't have to do any data entry. There's actually very little data entry here. Most of it's been done by the potential client so far. So that's good. Now we are into the point, different matter. There we are, where we want to go and do the AML check. So here we are, AML check task. Open that up. Here's the instructions. So, of course, when you get your AML processes down, you can just write them up in Hivelight. And so stuff don't have to remember it every time. They can just go through and follow the bouncing ball. And that will help with new team members coming on as well, who came after the training was done. That would just help reinforce that compliance to the proper process each time. And so then we can go through and we've got the ability to make these into smart links, so we can pass through to RealAML the matter details and also which practice management system we're dealing with. So we click on that. That will take us through. It's pre-populated to say it's ActionStep. It's grabbed the contact as well, so we don't have to enter that. It's just lots of clicks saved that we don't have to do. And then we just go next. We enter in some details, which will be some fake ones in this case, just to demonstrate the exercise. And we'll run check. And then it will do the RealAML compliance check for us. And then what will happen is it will then, because of this integration that we've got going on, it'll then automatically save the check document and through to your ActionStep, or it'll be Clio, or whichever PMS we've got the integration happening with, and also put the disbursement in for us as well. So that's great. That's done. Then we come back here. This is where we're at. If we go into, we can go direct links into ActionStep, and there is the RealAML report for us. And we can also go and check the billing, go through here, and it'll be under the disbursements. And there it is again as well. So that's pretty well integrated. I think that's a pretty smooth experience, and it just makes sure that there's minimal data entry. It's really flexible to handle what the potential client needs, what your team needs, what the firm needs for a smooth experience and complying with your obligations there. So if you like this setup for your practice, get in touch. We'll be happy to help you out. Cheers.